Why would I get married? Why?
Yeah.
There's no actual reason to get married. It can complicate things. I have some friends that just have a woman they love and they had kids and they just didn't get married. I find them happier than those that get married.
There's something about it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like once you put the marriage title on it, there's just this
like
added pressure
too, right? Yeah.
that like the relationship doesn't need.
Did you hear about this new food that like completely destroys sex drive in women?
No.
Wedding cake.
Imagine walking freely into a trap in which you get to lose your money, your prestige, and possibly your career. Yeah, that's what marriage is now. Men are preferring to stay single right now instead of running into a trap that could change the trajectory of their life forever. Marriage is meant to be a mutually beneficial relationship where both partners offer everything they have to the union without withholding anything. If you look around, many women will declare that they want to be married and settle down. While this may sound somewhat to many of you, many of these women don't even know what it means and what it takes to be a wife, and even a lot others have motives other than just settling down with a person they love. Some of these women marry to survive, to get an ATM to fund their lifestyles. Some, who are immigrants, marry to get green cards off of men who are citizens. Then men have woken up and realized the dangers of marrying in these times and are boycotting marriage. Companies who organize weddings and bridal preparations are fucked and in shock. The modern women are also surprised by the lack of men who are interested in marrying them now, and they are all going into a mental meltdown about it. They start saying things like, oh, they are scared of marrying strong and independent women like us. They don't want to marry us because they are scared we won't worship them, quote unquote, and more and more and more. But no, the reasons men do not want to marry any longer are not far-fetched. Men are no longer willing to give up all they have fought for their entire lives, everything that has given their lives meaning, and the fruits of their labor, which is why they are refusing to get married. Men are tired of letting a woman who only displays mood swings and has a distorted sense of priorities destroy the things they have worked so hard to create while she was absent. I previously stated that marriage is supposed to benefit both parties, but I neglected to mention that a greater proportion of the benefits go to women and children, and frequently men are left with no benefits other than witnessing the adorable children they have produced together. Yet women are still out to destroy this slender hope that men cling on to by taking the kids away. The worst thing you can do to a man is to take everything he has done for you at his own expense and throw it in his face like he has done nothing. This is evil, and it kills men's self-worth, which is why men prefer to be successful, alone, and caring for their mothers. If they want, they will also have children who will carry their names. Nowadays, getting married is a gamble where the dangers exceed the rewards. Consider playing a game where winning has no financial or negative consequences. However, losing causes your heart to be ripped out of you. Due to an unsuccessful marriage, I have witnessed men go from living a beautiful life to being broke, homeless, and depressed. And no, signing prenups have zero effects now. Prenups get thrown out of court like flies as soon as the woman just argues that she signed it under duress or she was forced to. Many times I have watched videos of poor men on the streets and see them mention divorce as the beginning of their downfall.
What scares me the most, what scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't even look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner. Is there anything that we could do for him? No, the invitations already went out. There's nothing we can do.
Funny, but true. Marriage has digressed into a thing of pain and struggle. My friends and I were discussing some months back and we got to the topic of marriage. Of course, we all had the same idea. No to marriage. One of them was previously divorced and oh boy, does he have a lot of stories to tell us. He is drained financially, mentally, and emotionally. He's just happy that the case is finally out of court and he could focus on his life again. I mean, what's the essence of settling down with a woman when she could just decide to leave at any time and your life that you've built up so far would go down again? Why would you take such a risk? Why would any man still voluntarily decide to gamble that high? And notice how we have only talked about the issue of being divorced at the end. What about those men still in marriage? Marriage in the Western world is fucked. A man can't even tell his wife what he wants her to do anymore, or he will be termed controlling, toxic, and oppressive. A man can't tell his lawfully and legally married wife not to post nude or unclad photos on the internet. A man can't tell his wife to cook for him and his kids while he's out hustling for them. A man doesn't get respected by his wife anymore. Seriously, what's the essence? So when I see or hear about men boycotting marriage and preferring to stay single, I feel joy. It's the wiser and better option now. It's better to be alone, be of high value, build yourself and live your best life. Don't let whatever these women say about your decisions to cajole you into folding back into marriage. They have the right to make their choices, right? Their body, their choice, right? Right? So, do we have the right to make our choices? We are not interested in marrying anymore. Stay single, guys. Improve yourself. You'll be good. So that will be all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to give me more motivation to produce more. See you soon. Cheers.